Calls election defenders, making sure last-minute campaign workers and others follow the rules. But organizers tell News 8's multicultural reporter Katira Winfrey the work runs much deeper than that.
Count Us In says the focus today is on election defenders, but all year they work to diversify civic engagement. They say it's important for you to know your rights at the polls, but also how to advocate for yourself when it comes to talking to legislators who don't often look like you.
Voting, it's a civic duty that's worth protecting, especially if you ask members of the grassroots organization Count Us In.
We look at voting and civic engagement holistically. Like today, it's really important to vote. That's a huge part. But we also want to make sure that people's voices are heard at all levels.
The agency has been working hard leading up to Election Day with surveying sites and volunteering with phone banks. It's all part of the efforts in Indianapolis to help voters understand what's on the ballot, specifically with the National Asian American Women's Forum of Indiana to support Asian but also Black voters.
The flyer said, "Hey, auntie, did you vote?" But that's the feeling. You're calling fam just to show up. And I think for the community, by the community type of initiatives like that just motivate people so much more.
With Election Day officially here, the work extends farther than that. This round, they brought out election defenders to support efforts to the north in Fort Wayne.
We're just making sure that it's a safe space for people to vote and they're not turned away.
Count Us In says voting, for the most part, went smoothly, with only a few issues that needed to be addressed.
So far this morning, we've had people too close to the door. We've had some issues with violent images, unfortunately, being shown as a way to push their efforts.
They say you can be your own election defender, know the rules, and report problems you see while casting your vote.
For folks that work all day long, they may only have like 15 minutes to vote, and so they don't need anybody else interfering with that.
Count Us In says they also worked ahead of the election with Indiana Disability Rights to survey sites to make sure they were accessible to people who have disabilities. Reporting in Indianapolis, Katira Winfrey, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Stay with Wish TV for your election coverage. We are following the biggest races here in Indiana, and you can rely on News 8 for the results as they come in. Just grab your phone and scan that QR code on the bottom left of your screen that takes you to our election page, where you will see numbers live as they come in.
All right.